Take a Chance. National Take a Chance Day takes place April 23rd. Let's use this opportunity to talk about taking chances, why we don't, how to adjust our perspectives, and practical ways to overcome it. NationalToday.com describes this day as follows. Today is an excellent day to understand why we sometimes get in our own way of pursuing our dreams and reaching our full potential. More often than not, the likelihood of failure is not as great as we anticipate it to be. Realizing this and putting failure in the right perspective is the best start to overcoming the fear of taking a chance. Why we get in our own way. Wouldn't it be awesome to pursue our dreams with abandon, knowing it leads us to a life fully loved? Intellectually, we believe we can and should pursue our dreams to reach our full potential. And yet, a yawning gap appears between our minds and the rest of ourselves, body, heart, and spirit. Guess who wears the hat most of the time? Our saboteurs, inner critics, live in our heads. They want to maintain the status quo. When you implement change in any form, the saboteurs get louder and often nasty. As I said in an earlier blog, the saboteur isn't interested in resolution. It's only interested in being right. We have a counter to the saboteurs, our leader within, inner voice of wisdom. It's the voice that calls us forth into something greater, except it doesn't yell. It whispers. In a nutshell, we get in our way because we allow the voices of our saboteurs to speak louder than our voice of inner wisdom. Putting failure in the right perspective. Our saboteurs trick us into thinking that change means failure. That's how they get us. This is fallacy. Miles Davis once said, "Do not fear mistakes. There are none." What dream would you chase if you wrote out this mantra and stuck it on your fridge for a week? We're talking about taking a responsible risk. I first learned this term at our children's grade school, and it stuck with me ever since. Visualize fulfilling your dream. Imagine how great you feel. Bask in the glow of achievement that comes from knowing you've done something important. With the end point in mind, consider what responsible risk looks like. In fact, when you adopt the perspective of responsible risk, failure doesn't seem so nasty, does it? Responsible risk asks us to move forward with the unknown within boundaries that feel safe. Best way to overcome the fear of taking a chance. Taking a chance involves addressing our fears of failure. Tara Moore suggests a great way to take a chance, which she calls a leap, in Playing Big, pages 165 to 179. Find a task you can complete in 1 to 2 weeks. It's an action that gets your adrenaline pumping by putting you in contact with the audience you want to reach, stakeholders, customers, etc. Your leap must answer a key question about something you want to learn. You earn psychological and tactical benefits from a leap, such as what works with your audience and the joy of taking a chance now. When all else fails, consider the words of Mae West. Whenever I have to choose between two evils, I always like to try the one I haven't tried before. Take a chance. Becoming your best self is an example of a leap I recently took. My goal was to answer the question, are people interested in learning how to become more present in their daily lives? What's your leap? Email me and let me know.